What is up, my guy?
I feel like no one knows what to say after something like that has been said.
You
After
can
like
just
a
say
TikTok
Happy New
trend.
Year.
But
Just say Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
I'm greeting you because we're in the new year. What's up, my guy?
It's a Happy New Year.
Yes,
That's what's up.
2025, man.
Happy at the forefront of everything we're doing this year,
And we're bringing it in on form to info.
Bombarding with no warning.
Period. My name is Tracy.
Let me do the honors.
Sorry.
You're chilling with the ever beautiful and the ever gorgeous, the one and only Tracy Ikofit on my left. And myself, Chimp, mankind's one of a kind.
My whole government name, but your nickname.
Unanura McDonald's.
Thank you. Let's begin. In the headlines, UNRWA hands over.
Bobi for president.
Abductions in Kenya.
YouTube's top picks.
Let's get started. So, rationalization is something that was a major topic for discussion in 2024. Now, this was essentially the merging of ministries and agencies. The president was like, why do we need to have a ministry and an agency that does the same work? It's a bit redundant. So, let's merge the ministry and the agency and basically have it all do the same thing.
Yeah, and we have seen so many political analysts come out and say this is going to have a better impact. There's going to be more good than bad. The bad is for the people that have been working in UNRWA. They don't know if they're going to still retain their jobs and if they're going to be given new roles and all of that. And then the good is basically we're going to see results.
Yeah. So now the first one that's really being merged, the agency that's being merged into the ministry is UNRWA, as you had said. And now basically the ED has also ended her 9-year tenure. She basically closed down her Twitter handle. She has now handed over all the assets and offices of UNRWA to the State Minister of Works. So people are optimistic. They're saying that this may be a good turn, for the entire ministry rather, and to see, that roads and transports and things become better for the everyday Ugandan.
Hey man, power to Alan Kajina. She did the most 9 years, man.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
It's a really long time. Really long time. But yeah.
Not to forget, UNRWA has actually merged with the Ministry of Works and Transport at a time where there's a huge debt of 1.3 trillion that's going out to contractors and basically the workers, the people that have been working on these roads, and also the people that have been displaced on the roads that have been building. So
that's a lot of money. A lot of money. But let's see what the Ministry of Works and Transport does with this.
Robert Chagulanyi, aka Bobi Wine, the principal of NUP, has come out to announce that you know what, I'm going to be contesting in the 2026 general election against His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. So yeah, the man is charging up. He's letting everybody know, all of his supporters, that it's time. And in 2025, I'm going to be campaigning. I'm going to be out there. Although he also had some claims about the 2021 general election, saying that he lost because of the fraud. Apparently there was fraud that
allegedly,
there was fraud in the 2021 general elections. But the guy is saying he stands strong with his NUP and he's going to be coming back.
Yeah, he said he is committed to filling the leadership gaps that we have within this country. But more than anything, guys, 2025 is a year that campaigns are going to be starting. That means we need to be ready to vote. That means having your national ID, registering for one if you don't have one yet, and also getting a new one if yours is expired. Let's make sure that we are registered and vote as our constitutional right allows us to. And more than anything, let's be safe during this period.
Yeah, Tracy, are you ready to vote? You have your national ID?
I have my national ID.
All right.
Yeah.
That's where it starts from.
Do you have yours?
Yeah, I have mine.
Yeah, we are ready. When voting time comes,
you have to put it there.
So protesters in Nairobi marched against government critics being abducted by security forces. Basically, they're saying that the government is doing nothing about it, and they've denied it many times, even though they believe that these abductions are targeted at those who specifically speak up against the government.
Yeah, so the government critics have been disappearing. And apparently, President Ruto came out to say previously that there are no abductions. I don't know about this stuff. People are just out here trying. Yes, fake news are trying to tarnish the reputation of his government. And then now he has apparently come out to say we're going to solve the problem, we're going to fix it.
Yeah. It's a bit mad. It's a bit of a mad one. Obviously, we're seeing growing frustration with the Kenyan public because they're like, man, this is like human rights abuse. Especially like as a democracy, we should have the right to state our public opinion and not be worried that we're going to be picked up or we're going to disappear. So obviously, these things are growing, and obviously, an anti-government sentiment is growing among the people. So hopefully, man, this will be fixed, and we'll keep you guys updated as it continues to unfold.
So YouTube is testing a play something button that's designed to basically, bring up videos randomly based off your, previous history, and your preferences. And they're saying this particular button that's going to be only on Android for now while they test it is a button that you press, and then my theory is it turns into TikTok, because TikTok is basically your preferences, and your viewing history.
That's how the algorithm works.
Exactly. So it's basically they had that, hey, America is going to bounce these guys. Let's do this thing for the Americans.
I know.
And all those creators can come to YouTube since YouTube pays.
Anyway,
so, yeah.
They might be doing their big one with this play something button. And also, it'll help those of us who are very indecisive. Like, we take a long time to make a decision, and that's one of their aims, is to reduce decision fatigue and to increase engagement and watch time.
Yeah, and if you look at how people have been using YouTube previously, it's basically you go there when you know what you want.
Yeah.
Because me, I'll go there, I'll type FPL, whatever I want to know about, and that's what it's gonna give me.
Yeah.
Right? There's no option for more content from other creators or whatever.
Different types of content that you like.
It's just the next video from the same creator.
Because you watched
exactly
the first one, yeah.
So now it's basically like a whole TikTok thing for the regular videos and for the shorts section. So it's gonna be a good one.
Anyway, I think it's great for them, especially if TikTok is banned in the US. I think that they're definitely going to flock towards YouTube and Instagram, and I think YouTube is good as well because it pays.
I don't hate it,
I don't hate it either.
If
but
the
now
creators,
it's going to increase screen time.
Yeah.
More reason to be glued here.
Yeah, because if the creators of TikTok go on YouTube, those are content media platforms, and where we haven't taken us back to social media, which is Instagram, where I also have to have a good Instagram to be on Instagram. YouTube, I can just go use my email,
enjoyment.
And just get the content. Yeah, it's gonna be nice.
Let us know how you feel about this in the comments. It's time for the profile.
And as you know, we get a champion in society every single day. And this is 2025. We got you a real general. Take a look.
Greetings and blessings, and thank you for watching NBS Culture Connect. My name is Jacquees Clean, always on form to inform. We bombard with no warning, like Chimp and Tracy usually say. In the building today for our profile is a new artist on a block, someone who is rising very fast. A fast rising artist, Mike Mungu, is with us. How you doing, brother?
Okay, man. What's
it's
up?
good to see you.
Yeah.
My first superstar encounter of you was at Border Stage.
Yeah.
When you got on that microphone, everything switched.
Yeah.
It was like, yo, is this boy? It's like having a big song.
Yeah.
But when like people have not even like started playing it on radio or TV that, it's just like people looking for the song and learning it. That must be a very special experience.
I mean, first of all, thank you for having me.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, in this culture, it's really nice to be here. And I mean, it's a nice thing to perform. Yeah. I feel like when I perform my music, it gets very crazy because I want to pass on a message that I'm not just that studio artist. Yeah. I want to give that energy. So however dull the song may be, or it may be kind of, you perceive it as big.
Days of Our Lives is a big song. Trust me, go check it out. All right, Mike Mungu, good to have you on the show. So what is? I'm sure that's your real name, right?
Yeah,
Mike Mungu.
My real name is Mungriek Michael.
Mungriek Michael,
Yeah,
right.
Mungriek
Tell
Michael.
us a little bit about Mike Mungu that we may not know, people watching today.
Well, Mike Mungu, I'm an artist starting out in Kampala, Uganda. And I'm a very emotional person. I'm Pisces, I was born in Feb, so
Nice.
Feb 19. So I like to put my emotions in music, and I feel like it's the only way I can express myself because I'm not really a person who talks to people who will come to you and be like, man.
You're actually always reserved. Even at the party,
Yeah.
you may not know that you're the superstar.
Yeah.
You're just always chilling.
Yeah,
You're
so
playing
when
peace.
I sing, I feel like I can pass on information that I wouldn't exactly tell someone easily, you know. So I feel like singing is like my natural habit. I keep it like within me. So when I actually get to sing, I pass on everything and I make sure I pass on the message.
Nice. That's where we start singing, because I see we are very young already in the game. But you on a personal level, how do you start putting it together to say Mike Mungu is going to be an artist?
I mean, not to brag, but I woke up like this. I woke up like this. So I was born and I had the gift to sing. Yeah. So at home I used to be like standing on like there's like a veranda at home where I used to sing. I used to imagine people are there looking at me shouting my name. So I really wanted to like do this thing and like sing.
Describe for me your home situation. Who is there? Who is listening? Who is telling you shut up? Who is saying, oh, but this is really nice?
Well, there are a lot of people like, well, it's not like a thing of you can sing, because all of us can sing. We're all talented at home. We play instruments and things like that. So that's really how we just do different things of talent, but it's all music invested. So anything about music at home, it's not really a big deal.
I see.
It's not really a big deal. But
so for them, they are all artists at home?
Not really.
Not professionally, but they're all making like someone making.
You know, we can sing. My sister is a writer. My young sister, my elder bro, is DJ Hades.
Oh, that's your bro.
Yeah, that's my elder
Big up on yourself, DJ Hades, man. Nicely.
So,
we've actually played on some gigs together.
Yeah. I know, man. I know.
Nice.
People have
all right, so who inspired your music? Now I realize that you grew up and you realize you have the gift. Who kind of shaped it for you, or did you also just, that was also in a dream God gave it to you?
It started all in lockdown. Lockdown really gave us something to think about. So it all occurred when Justin Bieber released his Changes album, and then everything just began to change, you know. But since a young age, I've really been influenced by Mose Radio. I've been listening to his music and things like that. Then Justin Bieber, Giveon, you know, Niwe Akine. I'm really a big fan of Akine. Yeah. Bien, I feel like Bien is my father.
Yeah.
So basically, I've been influenced by these different people and different arts, but I really don't want to be perceived like them.
Yes.
So I began doing my own thing, like in lockdown, producing, and starting to sing, because I knew I could sing, but I just didn't want to be there in a studio session where I'm telling a producer, this is what I want, and they don't exactly get me. So I wanted to just, you know, I do the whole thing from scratch. So I started production, lockdown, and then from there, I started music.
Boom. I can actually see those artists that you mentioned, but also I can see that you ended up making it your own thing. Yeah, I definitely like that. We have a brand new song that is out there. It's actually a video. Tell us about that.
Well, the song is called Kajina. It's my latest single. You should get
Kajina, the government.
The quiz.
Okay.
The quiz.
Which Kajina, please? Elaboration.
So, everything I do about my music is about, everything I put in my music, it happens to me. Or it's bound to happen. So it's basically about, it's like a fantasy. When I was writing Kajina, I was really, really stressed, but I wanted to deliver a very, very simple song, about things that, you know, R&B you can dance to, because, you know, Uganda is like a dancing country. You can dance to, but then you can also sing to. So Kajina is like, it's a feeling basically. It's not real, but it's a feeling that I feel like it will once happen to me. That I'll, you know, once meet a pretty baby, you know, she make me run crazy, you get, and I will not want to see out anyone else. So I dropped the video last week on Wednesday.
Beautiful colors, love the video.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
So for people who are looking to get the video or contact Mike, how can they do this?
I have socials on Instagram, Mike Mungu, on Twitter, X, Mike Mungu, and almost everywhere, YouTube. It's all I run up.
Don't be sorry, I still call it Twitter myself.
Yes,
I will bring your champions to you here on NBS Culture Connect. Every day we profile one champion of the society. Today we did have Mike Mungu, a very fast rising artist from Uganda, Kampala. His new song Kajina is out right now. Go get it. My name is Joquiz Clean. Back to studio.
And our first episode of 2025 is done.
Yeah, it's gonna be a nice year, man.
It's gonna be a great year. I have hope.
Yeah.
In 2025. 2024 was a movie.
Yeah.
I'm hoping this one will just be a breeze.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, the day must end.
Even on it.
Even on the first day of the year.
Yeah.